Hello. I was asked yesterday, I think, what is the reason that I'm recording some of my vlogs in portrait, like this one, and some in landscape. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Oliver. I'm a German living in Switzerland. I'm a volunteering fireman and I run 4 KFC restaurants. So, why do I record some videos in portrait and not in landscape? There's an easy, super crazy reason for that. If I do record some more videos in a row, or I record longer videos, the portrait mode right now puts my camera a little higher because of the phone. It gives my mic out of the way, gets the mic away from my hand, and on the other side, it gives less strain on my shoulder because I don't have to lift it that high and I don't have to hold it in a really weird and awkward angle, which puts stress on my tendons, and that's the simple reason for that. And that's an easy call why I do that. But when I'm already at the point right now to explain a little about some tweaks and twerks on my channel, let's go a little deeper. So why is it so important to hold it like this? I mean, one part is the plugged-in microphone is a lightning adapter, which already limits a little my my holding of the camera without tapping the mic all the time. Sometimes it still happens to me, and you will hear that in a clicking, cracking sound, for example. The second part is why I'm recording on the iPhone. I mean, I got this question asked before, and the one major reason here is reducing friction. The phone I have with me, usually it's charged besides a few days, and then I can just take it out and record it. And the microphone is just plug-in lightning adapter. It holds itself on the lightning adapter. That's super easy. And this is the reason why I have an iPhone 11. Because the new cases for the iPhone 12 do not fit the microphone. So the mic cannot be plugged in. I had to use it without a case. And honestly, using a phone without a case, out of my experience, using it in kitchen environments with hard floors, bad idea. Why I'm recording right now? Another good question. I mean, the lighting is not perfect. I could probably record at home. But I have this kind of experience. When I'm walking, I'm better in thinking. Things move around me, and that helps my thought process a little. And as if you're already subscribed to the channel and see some of my other videos, you know usually I'm walking around when I'm recording stuff. I do the same when I'm having phone calls. So Zoom calls for me is always a little cringy because I cannot move. And the second part is, this is the time when I come home from work. And since I'm usually working on the train as well, I'm not really mentally home. So recording this stuff here, walking home, is basically an option to dump off some things which are still on my mind. Or if it's during daytime, it's stuff which I have on my mind between transitioning from restaurant to train, etc. And that led to this point here. Secondly, I can upload directly from the phone. There's no massive processing in between. So I can take the footage. This now is a 4K 30 because of the light. I mean, the exposure is better. And I can just dump it into the YouTube app. It will take a little time processing, which is a little, not processing, preparing, sorry. Which is always a little frustrating because you have to turn off the auto lock feature, because if you don't do that, it doesn't prepare the video anymore, and then you end up still having like 4, 5, 6, 7 videos to be uploaded. And this is my take here why I'm using the phone as well. This is another reason. So I can just basically record, trim, upload, and it's simple and easy done. right now there might be a future step in between using like LumaFusion or something to make lower thirds or some text, but I have to dig a little into the app if there's an easy way to do that. The other important part is also for the phone. The low light abilities are not that shabby. I have an option to use different cameras and different camera settings on it, and it's easy access. It's not like my Sony ZV-1 still overwhelms me every once in a while, but this phone here, I mean, the autofocus is good, etc, etc, so I'm usually super happy. But coming back to the part of the walking and the time, that's a real thing, because when I come home and if I'm at home, yeah, there's different tasks waiting for me again, preparing my next day, etc. So while I'm still outside, my mind is let's say still in between the private space, no work, and the workspace. It's not that I'm fully separating it, but I'm focusing on different kind of tasks. And I now got to the habit to record the videos on my way home and just make an extra loop. And finally, it also is good for my health. That's a few hundred, if not thousand steps extra in the evening. I hope that explains a little why I'm using the portrait versus landscape and vice versa. I hope it also explains some of the reasons why I'm using the iPhone and recording directly, trimming, etc. If you have any questions to this, leave it down in the comment section. I'll be happy to explain that there. Or you just DM me on Instagram or Twitter. Another option. The links you find in the banner on the desktop. I will also put that later on in the description. I think for the mobile use it might be the better call. But that's a future thing. So for now, computer, banner, there are the links. And I hope you enjoyed this one. Leave a like if you do so. And oops, don't want to get killed here. And yeah, if you want to see more, either this way or the other way, subscribe to the channel. That makes it easy for me to have an understanding, hey, there are more people who want to stay here. And I will just continue making more content. What is on my mind, we'll share that. And let's see what LumaFusion will bring in the future. Right now it feels like a big mess of extra work and things to learn. And it looks like I need a little more time to do so. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Have a great one. See you next time.